Welcome back everybody, I am JustDaZack on my continued mission to show you interesting video games almost every single day, and today we are going to check out River Towns, which is a Tetris city builder where we make, well, beautiful cities just like here in the background. And I'm recording this one day before its official release, so for full transparency I did receive a key from the marketing team / developers, please keep that in mind. Also I played a few starting missions. And, well, let's just show those up right away, right? First off, when we select essentially the map for the overworld, we can, you know, click these things and they hop around a little bit. And that's a little bit of detail, which I very much enjoy. That said, let's go to the first area and choose one of these missions, apparently. So last time I cleared Crossing Path, we're gonna go with, you know, Clergy of the Eel. Why not? Or River Delta? No, let's go with this. Because there's essentially 3 factions. There's a little bit of a story that we need to, well, restore the land for the great eel, which might be the river as well. I'm not quite sure. We have always worshipped the eel and the rivers they inhabit. Our towns are built in the shadow of the ever-changing turns of the eel path. Now that the river's dead, our faith needs to remain strong. We must resurrect the river in the name of the Eel Father. That sounds like the greatest god. And here we go in the core gameplay. Oh, there's not that much river. I guess these 2 areas. So first off, we gotta start with our magic jug. And then we're gonna build our town with like 3 factions. There's some things like trees that we can build around to get extra points. Gold that we can just pretty much build on top to get extra points. And I guess because I just unlocked the clergy faction, this is gonna have a little bit of a focus. Where do we start? I have no idea. Let's just maybe here to get the options. Down, up. Yeah, let's do this. There we go. Beautiful. And we have immediately this cross, which I don't want to play here because we could also destroy the tree. But we want the points because we're greedy. There we go. Let's start with this. All right. And this is what I personally like. Like, let's zoom in. We can also turn on the camera. And let's hope. Well, I currently have a tile selected. But look at this tiny boat. It's crossing the river. And we have our clergies here. They're worshipping the great eel. There's some frogs there. I like this. And this pretty much already turns to my biggest gripe of the game so far, and it really is very bothersome to me. And that means that, you know, look at the amount of detail here. I'm playing this, of course, on PC. I'm pretty sure this will also be released on like mobile devices, tablets, etc. But you can't zoom in with your mouse wheel on PC. I checked it on the options menu. There could also be a little bit more. That said, you know, it seems like we can't rebind keys or anything, and you have to use like left and right mouse button to hold it and then like drag the mouse to zoom in. And I see it on the tablet, you know, as someone who plays RTS or just general on PC, please let me use the mouse wheel. This is legitimately physically uncomfortable to me, especially if I want to zoom in. I want to look at the tiny frogs there running around and all these guys worshipping the great eel. That said, let's actually try to win this mission. So we want to expand our city, get as many points, get all the resources, and rinse and repeat, basically. So can I place this? Can I place this anywhere? There. Ooh, yeah, around the tree. That seems nice. Let's go. There we go. Beautiful. Do we just start with this, or do I use this? I mean, we don't quite know. I could also shave that shape. I never really did this. Also Z button for some of the German keyboard. I'm not quite sure what to think about that. So I could use this. I mean, that's good enough for the middle, I think. Oh, look at this. Perfect. Yes, almost as if I planned it. Look at this. Now we cleared the area. Everyone is happy. More frogs. And we pretty much unlocked the tree as well. And I guess now we just try to build our city. And now we only have this one faction. Fair enough. This mission. Can I get... Ooh, we could also build there and get a bridge going. Or we do just this. Can I even put you in here? No. No, let's do this. Sure. Let's try to get as much as possible. Again, the goal is pretty much to get as many resources as possible in general. Get many connections for extra points, etc., etc. Last piece. Oh no, I didn't get the gold. I should have paid attention to my pieces. Well, so much for this. And there's a little bridge now. Fair enough. Also, I just noticed that if we're in the game, the music is way quieter in comparison to when we're in the main menu. So that's bring it all the way up. Maybe SFX down a little bit, because the music is actually very nice, not gonna lie. So we got all the points, 151. We can look at our town again, which is nice. There's the jug, the great eel statues. Everyone is happy. Could also make a screenshot. Let's continue. Yeah, only 2 stars, because I looked at the background. So we needed more points. Probably the gold would have helped. Let's go with one more mission, and let's see how it looks. Essentially, if you have all 3 factions, because they also look a little bit distinctively, which is a nice touch, if you ask me. I think I just want to start in the middle and see how we can expand. Yeah, let's do this. Okay, we have the clergy again. Maybe I should have seen, because this would have been like a great spot here. Now it's not terrible, but I feel like I could have done better. I guess we're gonna try with this. So the clergy is gonna be in the middle. Now we have like, I don't know, what's the faction? The largest district? No. Okay, that's just... the more we have combined, the more extra points we get at the end. So this is the clergy. I think this is like the luxury district, and the blue ones are just normal peasants, so to speak. Yeah, let's get this. So if we build around the tree, we unlock it basically. As I said before, now we have the red tiles. I didn't make it past anywhere else. Maybe we should just try to start here. Let's do this. I'm gonna build you here. Now we have this. Can I... Oh man, no, I will never get this tree, cause I can't... Yeah, okay, that was a mistake on me. Might as well destroy it then, doesn't matter. Let's just try to get as many points then. Let's get some bridges going, and here again, that's so cool. Look at this. This is why, please let me scroll in with the mouse wheel. Because there's so much happening there. Look at the pigs, the pumpkins. There's some, like, I don't know, black chickens. If they even are supposed to be chickens or something else. All these people they're gathering. Look at them. These two there, there's a pair. They're totally gonna, you know, make kids in a second now. Beautiful. And now we have you guys see over there. What is that there? Jumping on the left side. Is that it supposed to be a dog? Looks more like a tiny mammoth, if you ask me. But still, it has so much detail, and I would love to see more of it. I think I'm gonna build you... Can't I build you? Can I? Yeah. Don't know what was red before, but we want to try to get this tree. Expand here. Is this good enough? Let's do this. We still have 29 tiles. I'm gonna try to pay attention to this now. I certainly made a mistake before, not gonna lie. Now there's a purple boat. Beautiful. We just expand here and we hope we get a 4-piece tile. 4-piece tile. Yeah, let's be greedy. I don't know. We could also save, we could also discard a shape, but of course the more shape we can use, the more points we potentially can create. I actually want to build on top of that side, so we need a proper piece. I think this is fine. You... There could be some points. This would unlock the tree. Oh, let's go. Plus 20 points. Yes, this is what we were looking for. Get the gold. Beautiful. Now we have this cool house. I really like the architecture style. Also, I like, before we place it, it's essentially flat, but when we place it, you know, it's actually going to be a full house, so to speak. Maybe I could try to just go up there. Does this work? It does say red. Now, if I click it, now it would work again. I mean, we want the gold. This gives us a few options. I think this is okay. There is a cross. What do I do with the cross? There's still a tree, which I probably want to get to. Is there going to be a 3-tile thing? No, we really got to hope for... Oh, I just tried to get this with the blue stuff. Maybe that's good enough. You know what? I'm going to put the cross in here. Because, again, 22 tiles. I want to try to get this tree up there as well. Also, there's gold here. But, yeah, let's just place this here. There we go. We have a bridge. Look at this tiny wooden bridge there. Everyone is happy. We'll get some stone bridges. A lot of them, actually. But, you know, you can never have not enough bridges. Or something like that. I don't know. 21. I think I just straight up want to expand here. But we could also place it here and get closer to this area. Now, let's... The more connections, the more points, essentially. That's the idea here. Well, what if I just use you to get towards the tree? I think that's okay. Let's do this. Now we have this blue guy here. Is this okay? This is okay. Also here for more points and a bridge. Why is there purple? Oh, that's just the boat. Fair enough. It's a bunch of points. 18 tiles. I think we're still... Yeah, let's just place it in there for the points. And I guess... Do I just straight up take it like this? Or I just butt you in here? More bridges. That's purple. This is points. Could also do this. 16 tiles. I'm just gonna place you in here, I guess. Now we have you. That's just a single point. I think it's fine. Let's do this. Ooh, we have a very long tile. Yeah, ooh, 5 points. Beautiful. I mean, if we just get one more of this. There's like 2 tiles. Sure. Okay, this is a very big tile. Didn't quite expect that. Gotta keep in mind that the purple tiles are indeed slightly different. I guess we just take this. It's good enough. 11 for the points. Okay, let's now get the money. That's a few points. That's also a few points. Ooh, this is, you know, let's just do this. There we go. Connection, get the gold. The clergy in the middle. Look at this. Look at our town growing, essentially. We have a purple boat. We have a red boat. Do we even have a blue boat somewhere? Can also turn around. Oh, look at all the water up there. I don't see a blue... No, I don't see a blue boat. But we have a little bit of... Oh, that's our jug. That's why. We have essentially falling water there. Oh, the red bridges, I think I like the most. These do look cool. Wait, what we were doing? We wanted to build a town. 7 places, towns left. I mean, we want more. But I also really need to try to get this soonish. I guess I just try to go for it. What if I save this tile for a second? Blue. We don't want to put blue there. But I also really want to get this now. What if I just go for this? Maybe I should. Blue, 4 tiles left. I guess I place you here. What's there? This. I want to try to surround the tree. That's blue, 2 tiles left in the deck. We have this blue one here. That's a few points. 2. Not sure if it matters if I connect this. Let's get some bridges here. Last tile. Oh, that's the safe one. Can I get this? I can. Well, it's 20 points. Let's go. Not sure if we have enough for 3 stars. Largest free folk. Now, if everything is connected, we get some extra points. 56 clergy. Yeah, there's not a connection up there. Weren't that good with these guys, gotta admit. And nobles. Oh yeah, nobles, true. 41, it's okay, but also no connection there. Could have been better. Yeah, 390. Didn't quite get in. Also, I think I destroyed a tree. But there's that. Next up would be the lighthouse. With a little bit of a lore dump there, or story dump. Oh, what's this? Rebuild the lighthouse by collecting all ancient rubble and gain a 1.5 score multiplier. There's ancient rubble there. Ancient rubble. Cover this with any shape to restore part of the lighthouse. That would be the idea. And now, I also like this, how the world suddenly gets brighter and more colorful. And now we rinse and repeat. Build up this lighthouse. You know, a little bit of an incentive for a different way to gain more points. Collect these things. Get our districts going. And get all the points. And move on. That's essentially the core gameplay. Very simple, yet engaging, I dare say. It's definitely one more of these, you know, cozy games, so to speak. but I love the presentation. Let me zoom in more. I love that there's so much detail. Like, again, it looks stunning. I love that so many tiny folks and pigs and the chickens, if those even are chickens, run around. And yeah, just for this first impression, gets a thumbs up. If this tickles your interest, so to speak, link is as always down below in the description. Please tell me what you think of the game. Stay awesome, and we see each other in the next video.